just about every Wall Creek Altoona game is a big tournament game. I'm glad that both teams played pretty well. There was a few mistakes out there, but I think both teams reacted very well to the pressure, and it was just a super game to watch. I had fun sitting there watching it.
What did you tell your players just before the start of that overtime period?
I just said we had to get back into the offense. We couldn't stand there anymore. We had to go back and score, and if we did once get ahead, then we'll try and hold it, and we'd work for the good shot. That's all.
It's hard to argue the fact that the finest Class C teams this year are right in our backyard, and two of the very best are Altoona and Fall Creek. They met for the third time tonight, and it was nip and tuck all the way. Todd Lauge broke the ice to make it 2-0 Crickets in the early going. but Matt Kraft had a sharp eye and tossed in 18 for the Rails this evening. Logie was one better with 19 in the high score in the game. Their fans thought it was great, but Lonnie Mellon was determined too, and he worked inside and got 2 of his 14 points. Then, with Altoona leading by 1 point and 28 seconds left, they tipped the ball, and Darren Zink's foot was on the line. Head coach Jim Martell couldn't believe it. Then, with time running down, Dennis Decken hit the short-angle jumper, and the Crickets won it 52-51 as Todd Logie tells the story. Reporting from Maliva Strum High School, I'm Hayes Callahan.
Started getting the fast break going a little more. We went to the man-to-man defense, and I think we did a little better in the second half.
What do you think about playing Whitehall?
I don't know. I'm going to have to start looking around. I don't know anything about them. I've been at a camp where a few of their kids have been at, and there's a couple of real good ball players I know for sure. So we're going to expect a real good test.
The Crickets will be out to do what they couldn't do last year, and that's win the state Class C title. At least 2 coaches in the Class C field and several players think winning the championship will be easier this year, with former Prep All-American Joe Wolf of Kohler gone.
I made a comment to our assistant coach. I said, well, if we are fortunate enough to win today, at least we won't have to go to the Joe Wolf Invitational. And
he's a pretty outstanding ball player, and I think there are a lot of people come to the tournament here just going to watch Joe, and he is probably the biggest attraction down there, and everybody else just kind of forgot about the rest of the field, but it'll be a little different this year.
This year we don't have to worry about the big guy, as everybody said, and don't have to worry about being intimidated, I guess. It's always better not to face All-Americans when you state championship finals.
Fall Creek will meet Oakfield in Friday's Class C semifinal game. The 22-2 Oaks are making their very first appearance in the state tourney.
They're not very big. I think they got a 1.62 and supposed to be an outside shooting team, a good perimeter team, and they'll press and run, and outstanding ball players.
Yeah, I think hopefully we'll be able to handle the pressure better, but I don't know how talented Oakfield is. I haven't heard anything about him yet, so I don't know.
The Crickets Oakfield game begins at 11:15 Friday morning. If you can't make it to Madison, catch the action live right here on TV 18.
been telling me, I don't know if it's a bad seat to be in or whatever. We do have the experience, and I guess we have the size of the tournament, but I think it's a pretty even field, and I think it's pretty tough to judge an area that's played against the other one. There's really no connection anything at all to your conclusion.
But barely this year. Working in the forecourt, Pat Stewart holds it up high, down on the baseline they'll go. Schiefelbein, good.
Pose a problem because they play they play Pat Ryan up.
10 seconds to go, first half. There's a steal. Blair Krieger picks it clean, one-on-one with Becken. Krieger still, and it's Bill all the way down, around, up, and oh, he just missed it. Nice move, though. Pat Stewart. Coated to Logie. Logie comes in. Oh, and he put it in. Henning. Henning let it go from 14 and hit it. Yeah, nice outside jump to pick up the victory. Gary Bebo, 6-foot junior forward, scoring the last 2 points in the final. Fall Creek 64, Oakfield 51. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages. This is your WIAA network station. Well, Ron, congratulations on making it back to the Class C title game. You had a rough road getting here, and you got to be happy about playing that title game again.
Oh, yeah, that's what we've been shooting for. Hopefully we can come out firing and play a good ball game the whole way.
It seems a number of times this year your Crickets play pretty even with the opposition in the first half. Happened that way with Alma in the regional final, happened against Thorpe, and then you somehow come out in the second half and pull away. Pretty much the story of this last game.
Well, gee, I hope it's not a habit we're developing. I'd like to, try and play well the whole ball game, but definitely we've had generally a couple good minutes in the first quarter, and we kind of slack off in the second quarter and go strong in the third, and had some anxious moments in the fourth, and we played 4 or 5 ball games like that, and it's a little too rough on me. But I'd like to see a full ball game, come out and play it right from the beginning to the end.
It's Pat Stewart. Baseline, back to Coda. Over to Henning to the right of the lane. Hall stops, shoots from 8, and it's good off the glass. Henning.
Well, he's been having a tough tournament. He held us in there all year long, scoring-wise, and struggled through the tournament, and hopefully he's back and he's ready to play good ball again.
You come up against the Washburn Castle Guards, a team that's been here, but they never really won a game at state until this morning. They got to be all fired up. What do you think of Washburn?
Well, they look pretty good. They can create a problem with 2 6-5s. They'll be a lot to contend with. The guard really looks sharp. Looks like they got a few people off the bench, and I know we're going to have our hands full.
Well, best of luck to you and the Crickets tomorrow. Hopefully you can get that Class C championship.
Well, thank you, Ace.
Both teams prefer a little bit of a slow pace, although Fall Creek will run on you when they can. Washburn will pull up almost every time as Holbert hits from the outside, the 5'11 senior. For the Castle Guards?
Right.
From the side, this is Stewart. That shot is good. His 5th point. Holbrook has a side cleared for him, puts up the shot. It's a little strong. The rebound fought for, picked up by Sterone, rejected nicely by Logie. They'll go weak side this time. Now they come onto that side. This is Schiefelbein open from the corner, partially blocked, but Henning gets the rebound. Nice move. Paul Henning, 200 and so. Fall Creek had it their way. They were impressive in sectionals and impressive here.
Feels pretty good. Boy, we're glad we're here, and it's sure nice to come. We'll be going home with something real big this time.
You can't worry about what anybody else is thinking about. You just got to play your game and let it come. Let it come to you. If it's going to come, it's going to come, and if it's not, don't push anything.
I know it looked like you were hoping to stuff one down the stretch there, and some guy came out and collared you, and were you trying to get one through there the last couple of minutes?
Yeah, I was trying pretty severely to get one of them, see how far I could pull the rim down.
Oh, it was unreal. I can't believe how happy I am right now. It was just great, especially when these great seniors. It was just fun playing with these guys all year.
It seems like we just play as good as we have to for a while and then pull it out at the end. We did it all year, and we finally, I guess we did it in the big one too.
think they'll quiet down in a day or so, but it was really something to come in here. We got to have at least over 1,000 people sitting here, and it was really surprising and really heartwarming.
In the corner, partially blocked, but Henning gets the rebound. Nice move.
Want some time off the clock and take the good shot when it's there.
I didn't think really that I'd be on it, but I guess I played better than a couple other guys, so it's a great honor to be named to All-Tournament Team Class C. It is a definite honor to be in the upper echelon of the upper echelon, I guess.